We're back. This is attempt 15, but I've already forgotten what attempt of today, less than 15. Oh, this is acceptable. But you don't need a godly first floor, you just need to not lose too much time. Build up enough for a pylon.
I'm still waiting.
Lag seems pretty bad for this level of density. So we're heading towards peak hour, which is bad. It's only going to get worse. Because then you have to roll not only good floors, but floors that don't lag. And like, Frozen Pulse Electrified can just brick the game, even if it's like low density. Sometimes Frozen Pulse Electrified just fucking bricks the game. Ah, the Barb's dead. That's not Poggers. This is lagging way more than it should.
I wish I could do that.
Is it electrified?
I wish I could do that.
Sometimes the server is just fucked, like the individual server, whatever you spawned, it's just fucked.
I wish I could do that.
Oh no. Don't die. Live. The Barb died again. Why is the Barb dying? We still haven't caught up though.
I wish I could do that.
Have we caught up yet? Oh, we have. Okay. Oh! Oh, it's a fucking conduit. This is a good... We have to round everything up. Round the whole everything. Round them up. Oh, this is Poggers. Oh god, if it starts lagging before you even round them up. One there. How far away is Dumbass? So you need to come too. Oh god, we got a massive desync. Go this way. I don't think this is a good enough conduit. Fucking monk. I don't think this is a good enough conduit.
I wish I could do that.
Like, it's okay.
I'm still waiting.
But there's just so many walls here. It's hard to round everyone up. And we've lost time already. Oh, and these guys aren't fucking pulling. Come to Papa. I mean, it's pretty good. This is moderately poggers. Poggers are being had. Do we search? There's one there. Do we try round? Oh, the conduit's already over. Oh, the second fucking thing spawned. I'm surprised the conduit's already over. Come to Papa, yes. This is moderately poggers. Spawn this. Refresh the buffs. This is this is moderately poggers. Level up, that's at least 50% of your damage.
I wish I could do that. Sweet revenge. I wish I could do that.
Like, there's one blue pack here that will definitely kill.
I wish I could.
Illusionist makes it really hard to tell if anything's low. That Soul Lasher didn't even take any damage. Why? God damn it. Where's the Soul Lasher? Do we stay here? Fuck, I don't know if we should stay here. Where's the Soul Lasher? Is it dead? There it is. Do we stay for the Soul Lasher? Fuck. I think we just stay. It's hard to tell.
I wish I could do that.
Oh, the Soul Lasher's not taking damage. This is not a poggers. Fuck. This is the worst, when you think they're low, but they're not actually low. Because you can't fucking tell.
I must wait now.
We've committed to the Soul Lasher.
I wish I could do that.
Why is this Soul Lasher so fucking tanky? Okay, we killed the Soul Lasher. I don't think we stayed for anything else. I don't think that was worth, but we don't really have a choice. We're doing okay. We just don't not keep depths. Anything but keep depths, okay? I don't really like this floor because there's just two massive gaps between good sections. Like, this is just not poggers right here. This section here is sometimes poggers. There's just no density here. Fuck, do we stay and fight? Or do we just run? These are the fucking decisions. Like, this is not good enough density to maintain this lead. It's just not following, it's just shit, man. Everything's just spread out too much. Oh, here we go. This is better. I don't want to pull too much so we don't lag, but we don't really have a choice. Oh, fuck. Oh, Frozen Pulse, this can just brick the server. I don't feel like we gain enough. Yeah. Can we kill these blues? Can we stay for the blues? They're not really low. Let me just run. We're close, but we need power. Power here at the end. Power. God! Damn it, do we stay or do we check the next floor? Fuck. I feel like we have to stay. Oh. Try some damage circles. Grotesques are actually a really good I don't think we stay to kill. I think that's... We just gotta hope not keep depths. Oh, power! Oh, it's happening! It's happening! It's happening! We just round as much as we can up. Or do we save the... Nah, we gotta spawn the boss. Like. Go! Go! 95. I don't think all of those fuckers came. Fuck! 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 Oh, this is fine. This is enough for sure, but I don't know if we have enough time. We're getting a bad desync. God damn it! Choke! Barb's in the off. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No, please spawn ads. A guardian that spawns ads. Please? No! Wait, he does spawn ads. This is okay. This one spawns ads, right? It's happening! It's happening, lads! It's happening! It's happening! It's happening! Lads, it's happening! You were here! Multibox world record! No one does this, right? Oh my god! Oh my god, it's happening, lads! You were here, lads! Where were you in 2023? When the multi-box world record was set. Are you watching? You're not watching? we're fucking done, lads. We never have to play this fucking awful game ever again. It's fucking done. It's fucking done! That's the real reward. Never having to play this fucking awful game. We were gonna do a summary of like D3, right? We didn't actually prepare though, so like we can't even remember. We don't even care about the gems, but we're still checking which one's the level. We're never gonna play this ever again, but we're still checking the gems. It's fucking over, lads! Like, when we finished Wrath, it was like feels Budman, but this is a feels good, man. We never have to play this trash ever again, dude. Fucking Porger Zoo. Fucking poggers.
I can't carry any more.
Fucking Porger Zoo. We're fucking done, lads. It's over. Where were you when the Multibox world record was broken? Oh, we have to show... We're gonna show our gear and our tree, right? So we're up to the Staff of Herding. We can't be fucked getting that. The DPS doesn't have this node. Like, we had too many death breath before we got this, so it doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. And the double primal, like, we just can't be fucked. We salvaged a bunch of primals on the wrong character, so it took us a while to get this. And we didn't know whether it re-rolled the item. It does re-roll the item when you upgrade it. So that could have been a disaster. So there's still one roll that's not damage. We got the boots with a thing, and we got the gloves. So we got 2 extra enchants, augments, and then we have, we haven't got, obviously there's no way we're doing bounties to things. So I guess, like, you slowly upgrade the items with the fucking salvaging the primals, right? And the amulet's pretty shit. Is this ancient? Oh! Look what we just dropped! God! Oh, you can't even upgrade this because it fucking re-rolls it. God! Damn it! So yeah, that's the fucking dog shit loot. Like, I don't think this is that hard to do, but obviously you have to get used to it. So if anyone has even come close to this, like 5 or 10 years ago, someone like, they farmed like Paragon 3000 and did like a 120 something. But that doesn't count because that's cheating. So we're just gonna salvage shit, even though we're never gonna play this game again. But you never know, right? Shit we'll never use, but we just hold on to it. This is all crap. Oh, the fucking potion. And that's it! We could roll the blood shards, but we don't care because we're never going to play the game again. So we didn't prepare for this though, but we wanted to talk about the history of D3, right? Given that this is the last time we're ever going to play the game. Like, I don't even feel like the game wasn't that bad in its original form with the hardcore, but there were bugs. There were bugs in the game that people didn't know that made you immortal. So, like, remember when Crip got the world first, and then Blizzard said he's not the world first, and then the guy posted, oh, actually he was. I think he wasn't, because there were bugs in the game that literally made you immortal. Like, it was the wizard images bug, and that was just one of the bugs. Like, you used like 2 skills at the same time or some shit, and you spawned the images, and then you were immortal for whatever reason. The fact that the guy was like, no, it wasn't Crip, and then the PR was probably like, wait, just say it was Crip. Because who's gonna say that it wasn't them, or how could they even prove that they weren't streaming, right? But there were bugs in the game that made you immortal, like you didn't take damage. So I don't think Crip was actually the first guy to do it. And then yeah, like the Crip thing was cool. But like after that, Crip just checked out completely, like, and like the Hearthstone shit was just giga snooze, and the PoE was just jank, like Frostwall totems, like it was PoE was just crap. Like I didn't start playing PoE until 2016. That was Perandus was my first league. And I feel that was like the perfect time to start playing the game. Like before then, the game was just kind of jank because it just wasn't developed enough. So yeah, like Crip's career, like he made money, but it was just unwatchable to me. It was just giga snooze. Like he was so checked out, and he's been checked out ever since. So yeah, so the Crip thing died. We ended up doing hardcore. We've got, if you search our oldest videos, we did hardcore after the nerf, like 1.06 or 1.04. We did a solo barb, but it's kind of scuffed because we ended up buying this like weapon with life on hit, which just made us immortal. But one of the biggest things with D3 that I didn't like is that we never got one ladder reset with the auction house. Like we never got one ladder reset. Like the auction house was fun, and when the game was actually hard, like it was fun, right? Because you needed to upgrade. And we never got one ladder. Like no one knew what they were doing or what they were buying or what was good. And we never got one ladder reset because the game, like the real money auction house, eventually, like what they were doing was like illegal. Like it's a weird like grey area where you have, it's a virtual game where you can literally create infinite items and sell them for money, and there's no physical limitation on how many items you can create. It's like a weird grey area of the law, right? Like any physical product that you make, you're limited by it being physical. But in a video game, you can spawn infinity items. It's just weird, right? So like we never got one ladder reset with the auction house, which was sad, because eventually the auction house was banned, and then it was just the gold auction house, and then it was just removed with Reaper of Souls. I don't even remember the timeline. So yeah, that was sad. We never got a ladder reset with the auction house. Then like streaming meta, like remember when the best way to grow your stream was fucking buy the 6 property craft for real money, and then craft dog shit items for 12 to 16 hours a day for fucking suckers on your stream. 2012, man. Like King Kongor, like I don't know why people fucking did that shit. Like it was just sad, right? Like the chance that the item would be good would be so low, and the pattern was so rare. And like one other thing on the auction house, like I was at uni at the time. I wished I dropped out of uni just for 6 to 12 months and full-time botted on like hundreds of accounts. Like I made 1,000 US dollars, which is fuck all. But we weren't even trying to make money, and we made 1,000 US dollars. I should have dropped out of uni, you know, bought 100 accounts and just botted. Like, you could have made so much money. It's actually insane. Like, just like a 6-month or 12-month fucking gig. Like, it was hilarious. Like, the highest single item was like an amulet we sold for like $300. Like, it's just fucked up, right? So that's like the auction house. And then there's like the different streamers of the time. Like Crow was just a fucking legend, man. Like, love that guy. I don't like that he quit. I never like seeing people like quit. Like rage quit the channel. Like, you don't have to like stream every day, but you don't have to like rage quit your channel or quit. He did get pretty crazy though. Like, I don't need like drugs or alcohol to get that crazy, but like, again, it's like, do you want that, you know, recorded? But Crow was a fucking legend. Who else? Fucking King Kongo, King Booger. Crafting the items. Oh yeah, the Zillion OP. So the guy that pretended to be in a wheelchair and then accidentally stood up, and like, he was best mates with like Inigo Montoya and all those scumbags and dat mods. Like, if you're like, I've watched streams from Justin TV, man. Like, if you're new and you just don't know the history, like, some of these people are absolute fucking scumbags. Like Zillion OP literally pretended to be in a wheelchair and then accidentally stood up. How I got into multiboxing was because I saw Inigo Montoya doing 4 times Monk for the aura buff, so I was like, that's pretty cool. So he's a scumbag, but like, he introduced me to multiboxing. And Zillion OP, Dat Mods, and fucking and Inigo, they were all best buddies. Like, I could light all these people on fire, man. Like I remember everything that people have ever said, right? So it's hilarious to me. Dat Mod's mom being a prostitute, like, that was like a fucking thing at some point. Fucking Twitch history, man. What else? Fuck. Multiboxing, Inigo Montoya, Zillion OP. Oh, Moldrin was a fucking legend. Dish, fucking the Alkaiser run. Like, the game just eventually just got nerfed to the point, and then Reaper of Souls came out, and after that it just wasn't that interesting. We multiboxed like 4 of the same class, and it took a while for us to realize, hey, I can multibox 4 different classes and emulate the 4-man meta with like Z-Barb and Z-Monk. Like, that took we didn't realize you could do that for a long time. So we weren't even like playing like optimally or anything like that. And then the tornado meta, where you'd fucking walk into a corner and just spawn the tornado, so the tornado spawned on top of itself and it just stacked. That was fucking amazing. That was like five seasons in a row. That was fucking hilarious. I loved that meta. It was just like, build a giant pack on like a corner of the terrain and then just spawn the fucking the tornado. That was fun, but Even that back then, like we didn't fully understand how to optimize the multiboxing. And then after that, it was just nothing. Like, we were playing PoE by 2016. None of the metas, nothing really stands out until Necromancer. The Bone Spear thing, but that's hard to aim when you're multiboxing. I've said that I don't think that this is particularly hard, but you do have to get used to it. We thought about making a video about, like, how do you control characters. Obviously you use walls, so like if everyone gets like desynced like this, you need to find a wall where you can resync them. That's like the basic strategy. But then there's like, if like one character is desynced like this, then you quickly swap and go back. That's like a running resync. So you have one guy that's desynced, you issue a move command, and then you switch to the one that's off and you redirect him. That's like a running resync. Like, I don't think it's that hard to do, but obviously you have to get used to it, and we've been doing it since 2013 or so. And obviously the game itself is just not that interesting to play, but when you've got 4 characters that you have to gear and spec, like there might actually be items that they've added that we don't actually know about. Like we didn't know about, like, because they rebuffed some of these. Like, you've got Culling Strike on Executioner. There might be some random item that we don't know about. So, like, the Z-Barb is just, you know, all the debuffs, and Ignore Pain, that's like the most important one. Monk is just the fucking auras. Dodge is like the most powerful defense in the game. You can do this like healing one and combine it with the Epiphany and Soothing Mist, but then on attack he teleports and he can just jump fucking across the screen. It's hard to keep him in one place. So we just go with agility, just because dodge is just like, everything hits you for like infinity damage. So like dodge is like the most powerful thing. I feel like people who've never multi-boxed have like they might look at what I'm doing and underestimate how much damage you take and how little damage you do. Like it's a lot harder than you think. Like you can't just walk into 150 and just own. Obviously the Talarashas, and then the ZDH mainly for the fucking 150% increased damage. So there could be shit in the game that we don't know about that's like better. And obviously it's D3 in the current year, and like we just can't be fucked. Like you should make like 4 of your DPS class to quickly farm up all the DPS gear and etc, etc. Like we just can't be fucked at this point. Like we level with the pushing team with the supports. Obviously Barb gives you the move speed, which helps. But yeah, is that about it? And obviously the gems are the cooldown, fucking the +10. And that's about it. The DH has so much toughness, like we didn't even bother. We didn't even need like proper gear. But yeah, like that's it. Like D3 starts in like 10 hours or something. So D4, sorry. Our friend in Texas fucking bought a double down. Fucking poggers, dude. Feels good, man. We didn't want to pay $109 for the pre-order for after D3. Like, if the game was good, like, we would pay $109 for a good game, but I just don't think D4 is gonna be that great. I feel like D4, it looks like D1, except with D3 items, but even worse than D3. And like, you know how like the campaign in D3 is just so, it's so like pointless. Like you can't die unless you literally stop playing the character. And then obviously there's like the difficulty scaling, which just kind of makes it pointless. But like, it just kind of makes the game pointless, and it's purely about the rifts. I don't think that's a good thing when like, I just feel like D4 is just going to be like the game's just pointless. And then you'll have like greater rifts or whatever, like you, with PoE you can say like, oh, you have to do the campaign every time, but even when you're playing the campaign, like, you will die and it feels meaningful. Like, even the top players, like, who play the gauntlet will die on the normal game in the campaign if they like fuck up, you know. Obviously they're trying to go as fast as possible, but it doesn't feel like a whole point of the game is like pointless, whereas like D3 it's like, why would you ever play the campaign? It's so pointless. Like, I don't like that, like when you just make a whole point of the game like pointless. So I just feel like D4 is gonna be a pointless campaign that you just can't lose, and then probably like some sort of infinite scaling GRs or something like PoE's maps. But like, we haven't actually like read that much about it, so we don't even know. But from what I've seen, it just looks like the game like you can't lose unless you literally stop playing and stand still for like 10 minutes. And then the items look like D3, except even worse than D3. So yeah, I don't imagine it will. I don't believe it will become a main game. And obviously PoE, we haven't checked out the last Epoch. One of the reasons we never got into PoE was because PoE's got that janky like art style. It's kind of like steampunkish, like janky. It's not traditional like fantasy, so it was like, it just kind of looked janky, and that was one of the reasons we didn't get into it earlier. But that style grows on you, and obviously the game's like way better. Whereas, you know, Blizzard has like the best artists in the game at its traditional fantasy. So it doesn't look janky. So there's that last Epoch game, but we haven't really looked at it, but it looks really like stock like developed. It doesn't really look like a game. It looks more like a test. Like a test, like a pilot game, like test. Like the art style, it looks a bit too stock. It doesn't have like a style, but we haven't really looked at it, but I don't know if it's a competitor. So D4 is fucking launching and PoE's got fucking nothing. Like, PoE's dead on arrival. Like, they just fucked around for too long, and now they're just fucked. Like, ExileCon is fucking September, and they said beta is after fucking after fucking ExileCon, so it's gonna be fucking delayed mid 2024 maybe, I don't know. And with Lost Ark like being released, like you need loot pets, fucking world bosses, riding a horse, and fucking 8-man dungeons. Like, if they don't have, you can't just have your 10 acts and like that, and then you're mapping. Like, the game's changed. Like, they've just fucked around for too long. Like, D3 has the fucking riding on a horse, open world. So like, I don't know if they've like gone back and like they're gonna have to go back and like not start again, but they got to add all this shit. But like, they just fucked around for too long, and now they're fucked. So yeah, it's gonna be like mid 2024. One thing that PoE does really well is like, okay, we need to add this like game mechanic or system mechanic. Let's make a league on PoE around that. Like, that's a good system. Like, we need to add something to the game, so we'll make a league for the current game. Like, that's a really good thing that they have. But obviously they just fucked around for too long, and now they're fucked. Like, D4's launching. So yeah, like it's good to have competition though, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, we're just kind of rambling at this point. I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything else to really say. Multibox world record. If you came anywhere close to this, post a comment or link a video. I don't think this is that hard to do, but obviously you have to get used to it. And yeah. Until the next time, I guess. D4 beta. Fucking poggers, dude. We never have to play this game ever again. Fucking, that's the real reward. Fucking poggers, dude. So until the next time, goodbye.